Hello everybody, Tarek37 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lord's Stored Content mod. Yeah. Guess it's, gonna talk to the handmaiden.
Yes?
Can you teach me some more fighting moves?
There is nothing more I can teach you.
Well, and I guess can't teach her anything. So, yeah, just gonna wander around, see if I can teach people breath control.
Yes, General?
Yeah, let's teach
Don't
you
worry,
some forms.
Thank you, General. Yes, General.
Techniques.
If you think...
Alright, breath control. That's actually going to be really helpful, I imagine. Being able to avoid poison gas and stuff.
My life.
Well, let me teach you some
I am
forms.
prepared. I understand.
I taught you to make you stronger, not
I
serve
do not
you.
understand. I will end my life.
Teach you some
I am
techniques.
I understand.
There we go. That's still empty, right? Okay, good. Let's see. Let's talk to Mira a bit.
Yeah, something wrong?
Some questions I wanted to ask.
Shoot.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling. Being
We
trapped
haven't
in the
moved.
ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet.
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once. How all life there is connected, it's bound to each other. And then she attacked T3M4, and now she's dead to me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
Alright, questions then. Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
How could you lost family at Malachor 5? There were no colonies. It was a taboo world of the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
You were a slave?
When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit, and I felt like I had a place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that.
I regret the loss of life of Malachor, but I didn't have much of a choice left.
Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you, I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it.
Of course you don't sound happy about it.
Go ahead,
Other
ask.
questions. Why'd you become a bounty hunter?
I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits.
Finding people on Nar Shaddaa seems difficult.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
And this is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddaa's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
No, I understand.
You know your target, you can feel them. Know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
Ooh. Maybe you hunt because you haven't stopped searching for the family you lost at Malachor. Or a new family.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me.
Well,
Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
I have never stopped trying to protect others, even at Malachor.
Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock. What do you want now?
I wanted to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, I'm sorry you lost your family at Malachor.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
All things are connected through the Force. From such acts of kindness, great things may come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Fair enough. Add some questions.
Shoot.
Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
But you don't seem to hold back when you're with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy. Alright.
Where'd you get the rocket launcher?
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Ooh.
Anything else you wanted to know? Go ahead. No.
Let's talk about Hanhar.
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that, and it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
What happened between you and Hanhar?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yes, I'd like to know what happened.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Do you know the name of this homeworld?
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
Kashyyyk. Do you know what species he is?
No idea. He's just Hanhar. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though.
Oh, he's not.
He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
So he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
It's good he broke free. Nothing deserves to be caged.
Well, before you get too proud of him, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes, he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies. Living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
How do you factor in?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to capture you?
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
What if someone else saved his life? Would he try to kill them?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. I've seen him shrug off blaster bolts, Bothan stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on Dursan 3. He keeps coming.
That life debt makes no sense.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like I said, I get the impression a life debt's supposed to be a gift, but to Hanhar, it's more like a curse to both people involved.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Any chance he's still alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
So how did you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
You proved him wrong?
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
Why you... So he was trying to hem you in with a battlefield, with a minefield.
I think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
But it didn't happen that way.
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely.
Barely?
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. And all the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain, he was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me. That I would always be prey.
Sometimes it's stronger to spare a life than take it.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance.
It's hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Just want to know you a little better.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks.
Yeah. Alright, questions. I already did that. I don't know, let's see.
It's all this... I'd rather we... Yeah. Well, it's got... Yeah, well... Maybe one day, I'll let you.
Come with me. Let me show you what Kreia showed me. Without me
Alright,
being a massive
I doubt you're
jerk.
gonna show me anything I don't already know. And when you show me, don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Ah, well, dealt with predators before. Like the bounty hunters, all the freaking bounty hunters.
Is there something you have...
Talk about operations on Narshada. Yeah.
I
Other
am...
questions? Know anything about the HK droids sent after me?
The assassin droids. I have encountered some, purchased the service of others.
Why are they hunting me?
Why, I asked them to. To be honest, I believe that was always their intention, but it seems their directive was dormant for some time.
Know where they're coming from?
If you mean produced, no, I do not. I do know that there are a surprising number scattered throughout the Republic fleet searching for you. What they will do now that you are found is easy to predict.
You mean they're gonna come after me?
Of course they are. They're droids with very specific protocols that, unless changed, will dictate their movements. Unless you shut them down at the source, they will be stalking you until you are captured or terminated. Why don't you ask their predecessor? That archaic, memory-impaired assassination droid will know more about his subsequent generations than I would.
What are they doing in the Republic fleet?
They are masquerading as protocol droids. I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with.
Why doesn't the Republic know?
Because the Republic has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents.
And why haven't you acted on this information if you're trying to save the Republic?
Because their behavior is predictable, of course. By monitoring their presence, I know which worlds will suffer civil wars, planetary conflicts, and Republic bombardment.
KOTOR. Alright. Let's go make Mira a Jedi. And let's bring Beezus as well.
How may I serve?
Max stealth, max awareness, max treat injury. Alright, we're gonna max out the master energy resistance, which, wait, does it only... Okay, so level 2 is when it starts shielding the entire party. Sonic, fire, cold, electrical, and blaster attacks. So it's basically giving you like 20... It gives you 20 extra points against most weapons, most energy weapons. Ooh, Unarmed Specialist 3, nice. Max out dueling, I guess. Powers, max heal, yes. Oh wow, I have not leveled you up at all. I imagine I haven't really equipped you that well either. Yeah, let's do that. Because you do have a lightsaber. I did give you a lightsaber. Force Storm, I guess. Again, because she's a Paragon of Light, it's good. There's going to be a massive penalty for her trying to, but her charisma, the charisma I think offsets that the penalty for using an opposite aligned force power. Jedi. I'm looking for stuff that protection. Force immunity. Let's go with Force Valor, I think. Ooh, grants immunity to poison. That'll be nice. Alright. Level 20 Jedi Sentinel, level 20 Scout, level 16 Consular, and level 4 Master. Alright. Again, we're going to teach Mira how to be a Jedi. So I think at this point, pretty much everybody on the ship, other than the droids, will be able to use the Force and lightsabers. So that'll be fun. And right about
What's
here.
wrong? Why are you stopping?
I wanted you to stand here and listen.
I've been by here hundreds of times. There's nothing special about it.
No, there is. You can feel the force here.
No, I don't believe in the Force. It's Jedi tricks. Slow down.
That's hilarious. Uh, the force is who you are, and it's everything around us.
All right. It's not gonna hurt, is it?
No, but it may help you put life and all of its hopes in perspective. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa.
Shut up,
The
Kreia.
ebb of life.
You're not
A
allowed to
simple
talk
kindness
anymore.
Can be given to another.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest
Get
to the
off my ship,
smallest,
Kreia.
affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Awaken, Mira.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now. It hurts. All these people.
I can train you, Mira, to become something greater, and to protect others.
That's what I want. I'm sure of it more than anything. I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
One can live their whole life with such echoes, Mira, but I can teach you to accept them.
That sounds all right from where I'm standing.
And level up. Oh, Jedi Sentinel. Yeah, level up.
Let's move out.
And we have yet another Jedi. Oh wow, and we've maxed out Mira's oh wow. We've maxed out Mira's light side, so that's good. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, probably finesse lightsabers would be a good thing. Yeah, that's gonna be a good thing. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do that and then that because, yeah. All right, and she's also level 21, so yeah. And you're also gonna need to now start wearing either robes or Jedi armor because armor interferes with your ability to use the Force, which, you know, that's a thing with a lot of. I think there's been like a lot of like fantasy RPGs where like magic users can't really wear armor, and like the reason is either they don't have the proficiency for it, or sometimes there's like an actual penalty to trying to use magic while wearing armor. I think it depends on the system and also the GM.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Is Goto jealous of Remote? The Remote has better stuff than you. Oh yeah, I think you can talk to her now. Hey, it's been a long time since the war. I'm surprised you're still functioning. I'm not going to tell him to stop flying around. That's part of his thing. Alright, now to talk to Mira, see if we can teach her some more Force stuff.
I wanted to say thanks for what you showed me on Nar Shaddaa. It's gonna take some time to let it sink in, but thanks. I feel alive.
Taking your first step into a larger world.
It's strange, but it feels right somehow, like a piece inside me just clicked into place.
There's some questions I wanted
Alright.
to ask. We could talk. Okay, guess can't really teach her any new Force techniques, unfortunately. Oh well. Well, I'll teach Atten. Atten likes to learn, apparently.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper.
I forgot
You
that
don't
you
survive on
mentioned that.
Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Did you know Mira?
I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
I had some questions for
All
you.
right. What did you want?
Never mind, apparently. Hold on.
Something up?
Let's teach you some stuff.
All right. I'm game. Got it.
Wait,
Something up?
not done teaching you.
All right. All right.
Good. Just don't do it while you're flying. I don't want you to accidentally pass out. Really bad for you to pass out in the middle of flying. Mira,
Yeah, something wrong.
let's teach you.
This better not be any of that boring.
No, it's not boring meditation stuff.
Got it.
It's Force stuff.
Yeah, something wrong. This better not.
No, it's not boring meditation
Got it.
stuff. And meditation isn't
Yeah,
boring.
something wrong. Yeah. Well, all I need is.
This is something a little more subtle.
I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some covering fire. Alright, I think I have it. Yeah, something. Yeah.
This is more
I'll
subtle.
ignore. Alright. Yeah, something.
Techniques.
Yeah.
Subtle.
I'll ignore. Alright. Yeah, something.
Techniques.
Yeah.
Subtle.
I'll ignore. Alright. Yeah, something.
Fighting techniques.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, something wrong.
No. Ooh, wait. I can upgrade that lightsaber and change the color of the crystal if the crystal is red. Upgrade. Let's see. Where's that short lightsaber? Alright, that's the equivalent. Oh, hey, it's already silver. That's cool. Let's see what we got here. We've got a Rusan Kasha crystal. Ooh, attack +1, wisdom +2. Ooh, this one's actually could be pretty good. Alright. And I think I'll go with a Rusan crystal in this one. I don't really like the vibration lenses. Actually, I am gonna change the color of this. I'll change this one to yellow. And I'll give this... Actually, I'll give this one to Mira, because she's a Sentinel, and traditionally from KOTOR 1, a Sentinel has a yellow blade. I'm not giving you anything, Kreia. You don't exist anymore, as far as I'm concerned. Where's the... Dang it. Oh well. Alright, so I think that'll be it for this episode. Mira has a lightsaber now. Talked a bit to Goto. Not going to talk to Kreia for the rest of the game unless I absolutely have to. Talked to Beodur, talked to Visas. I think we talked to the Handmaiden. For some reason can't teach the Handmaiden anything. We could talk to HK-47, but I don't think he'll have anything new. Except more complaints about us trying to be charitable and kind and non-violent. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you have a great day. Bye.